what's up guys, and thanks for tuning into the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys from the Zack Snyder's Justice League of 2021, Superman in his black suit. But before we get started, if you haven't yet already done so, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another awesome review. Now, starting off with the box, here we see we got a nice typical black McFarlane Toys box. We got DC Multiverse Superman, Justice League 2021. Here we see we got Superman in his black suit as he appeared in the director's cut, or rather the Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, not the 2017 crap. But on the side here, we see we got Superman. On the other side, Superman, Justice League 2021, McFarlane Toys. On the top, Justice League 2021, 22 points of articulation. On the bottom, just a bunch of words and warnings, barcode. On the back, we see we got the nice color photo of Superman in his black suit, which is really, really cool. Source, Justice League Director's Cut. Collect them all. We got Aquaman, Batman, Cyborg, Flash, as well as Superman. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the box. Now, I do want to mention, I do have the exclusive version of this figure as well, and that is the red and blue suit. Now, this red and blue suit did actually appear in the movie as well. I'm going to try to hide the halo there. Did appear in the movie as well, but it only appeared during the flashback scenes, or rather the, I guess, the nightmare scenes in the future where Darkseid kind of ends up killing everyone that Superman loves, such as Lois, and basically, he's just going on a rampage, basically working for Darkseid from that point on. And he did wear his red and blue suit in those scenes. However, in the present scenes when he's actually working with the Justice League, he wears the black suit. And I believe down in the States, this guy was a Target exclusive. Not entirely sure, because I'm just saying that because he has red on him, and usually those go with Target. So I believe he was a Target exclusive, but up in Canada, EB Games, or rather GameStop Canada now, actually managed to get all of the exclusive figures, which also include Cyborg with his face shield, as well as Batman Unmasked. So it was really nice. I was able to pick them up all at EB Games. So yeah, there's this guy, and literally the only difference, like I said, is just red and blue. And the back here, the photo is actually in a black and white color compared to this one here, where it actually has color. And I guess all of these special edition figures have the black and white photo. So for this guy, I'm just going to leave him in the box. I will be opening up this guy here, so I'm just going to move this guy out of the way. So yeah, I'm going to pop him out of the box, and let's take a look at how Superman is outside of the box. Alright, and here we have Superman out of the packaging, and starting off, like I said, with all these McFarlane figures, they look really, really good. Now, of course, his suit is black. There really isn't much shading that you can see, but I mean, if you take a look at the detailing here, there's so much molded detailing on his suit, and it looks really, really nice. Even in that S on his chest, I don't know if I can actually... There we go. You can actually see the little molded detail in the S on his chest, and it's really, really cool. Got this little silver kind of belt buckle, and as well as these little stripes on the side here, and really not that much color differentiation when it comes to this guy, because this is the black suit. Now, looking at the face, it doesn't really look like Henry Cavill that much. He's got like the overall shape of the face to it, but yeah, definitely not as, I would say, accurate as the SH Figuarts version of the figure, which actually isn't the best figure either. I don't know if I will review that later on, but just so you guys know. This cape, I'm not really a huge fan of that. It's just, it's rubber, it moves, but if you look at that, it's just big molded, jumbled up mess of, it's pretty heavy. It can create some issues with posing if you are trying to put him in some dynamic poses. He does come with a stand, which I'll show off in a second there, but would have been nicer if this can actually kind of fold out instead of just being molded as this big jumbled mess, but yeah, so there's that. In terms of like the head positioning, it just looks really, really weird. He's constantly in this, what we call anterior head carriage, where his neck juts out forward, and he actually kind of has to look up a little bit to look right. You can kind of mitigate that if you really lean his torso back and then kind of look down. He's in a better posture that way, but then it just creates these gaps that really does not look that great either. But yeah, like I said, molding detailing on this guy is just really, really nice. Here's under the cape. He's got his big butt right there, which does create some mobility issues, which I will check out in a second. And now let's talk about quality. Now, quality on this guy is actually not as bad as Steppenwolf or Darkseid. I know if you watch my Darkseid video, I had a ton of issues with that guy. I actually ended up returning it and getting another one, and that one actually turned out much better. But still, compared to like figure arts quality, it's really not up to par. But so in terms of articulations, take a look. Head is on a double ball joint. Shoulders can go all the way around. If you get this cape out of the way, it can lift up this far, right about there. It's pretty tight, so that's really nice. We get a tight bicep swivel there. We get a double jointed elbow, which actually didn't create that many issues when I was trying to free it up. Now again, these joints were tight. I did have to free them up as well. Straighten that out. We get a ball hinge, or rather a double rotation with a hinge in the middle. Get the hands, which are nicely painted. And same on the other side there. We have a double ab crunch here, which gets that much motion back, but not that much motion forward. Now, this torso does tend to kind of want to jump to the side a little bit as well. It wants to sit in this position, but it can actually hold much better than what Darkseid could before. So double jointed torso there. Legs can kick forward that far, but it has to like swing off to the side. And we do see a little bit of stress marking right there as well. Can't go really far back because of the butt. He does have a thigh rotation, just a little bit, not too much. He has a double jointed knee, which goes that far up. There is no real swivel in the knee. He gets a little bit of swivel in the thigh, which I mean is actually anatomically correct, but it does kind of create a little bit of lack of mobility. Ankle is on a swivel on the top. He does have a rotation or like a pivot in the foot right there as well, and can go down this far, up this far, and he has a toe pivot that goes up pretty much to 90 degrees. So articulation is pretty good on this guy. Quality control is better on this guy than, like I said, some of the bigger figures. But again, just some molding issues that I'm just not a huge fan of. It doesn't really break the figure like it did with the other ones, but yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of this cape. It would have been better, again, if you can actually open this up, or if it was actually made of cloth. And just the fact that some of the joints are still a little bit tight, and this is a little wonky in the waist as well. And just the weird postural molding issue of his upper body. But other than that, he is pretty good. Well, of course, lack of accessories. He doesn't really come with anything. We'll just show off real quick what he does come with. It's still kind of in the packaging, and I don't really feel like I'm going to take it out. Where to go? So, whoops, all McFarlane's Toys figures come with a card, which I still have in there, and he comes with a stand. With his stand, you can actually have him so that he's kind of flying, or floating rather, compared to some of the other stands, which is basically just a little black stand that you would plop his feet on. So yeah, that's all his accessories. Now, just a quick comparison here. The only figure I have handy is SH Figure Arts Goku, which you can see is quite a bit smaller. They're not to scale. It's I think it's a different scaling system used with these figures. But like I said, and I will continue saying this, in terms of detailing, the McFarlane Toys figures are way, way better in terms of detailing. You just look at all of that. The painting is really cool. SH Figure Arts lacks in that department when it comes to detailing and just attention to detail and molding and all that stuff. However, when it comes to quality control and quality of figure, the SH Figure Arts literally stomps on McFarlane Toys. So that's what I have to say, and this is 3 figures in, and I'm still really confident just by saying that SH Figure Arts are much better figures than McFarlane Toys. So yeah, so that's my review of the McFarlane Toys Superman from the new Zack Snyder's Justice League of 2021. He's not a bad figure, like I said. Very, very nice molding and detailing. Some minor just molding issues, as well as that cape, which I'm not a huge fan of. And of course, quality control and just the joints are not as, I would say, fluid and comfortable when you're moving them compared to SH Figure Arts. So that's my review. And if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And until next time, guys, take care.